So she had blood coming from her nose. It was like pouring blood, dripping on the countertops and everywhere. Then she was like, I'm not naming any names. I'm not going to name his name. She was like, Jay tried to unalive me. He tried to drown me. He punched me in my nose. I don't know where he went. And I looked at her dead in the face and I was like, you need to leave him. I'm tired of coming home, seeing you getting beat up half to death because of a man mad at you. Mind you, I was only probably 7 or 8 and I already knew right from wrong when a man was abusive and when a man... So I was 8 or 9. No, 7, 8, 6, 5, I don't remember, but I was way too young to understand the concept of an adult relationship being abusive and toxic. Too young of an age. Hence why you should never let your kids watch too much FBI videos and other crap. I look like a hot mess. I don't care, bro. No, I don't care. I don't care if I look like a hot mess, but... So then we ended up... So then one day... It got deep. Like, it got real deep. My mom went to jail for 24 hours for... sniffling substances. I'm not gonna say because there's children on here, but she was not doing things that adults should do in front of their kid and make them grow up like that. And then they had her for 24 hours and I slept in the front seat of the car where she sat because I had separation anxiety. Like, I could not sleep anywhere without my mom by my side. And then her boyfriend Jay, still with him, God forbid. We lived in Densmore. We moved away from the area where we were at because we got kicked out because we couldn't pay the rent. The bills. And then grandma dies. It's just all hell. Hell breaks loose. That's all I'm gonna say. Hell just broke loose. And I'm sitting in there. I'm just thinking. I'm like, why the hell was I born? Yeah, I'm gonna say hell because I'm not gonna say any other cuss words that's gonna get me in trouble. But I was like, why the hell am I born? And this stupid behind family. Like, my mom broke her back trying to keep us alive. But staying with the same man that's abused you over and over repeatedly is not a good thing. Like, if a man is abusing you, you stand up for yourself. Women have rights. Men don't have the right to just beat women down and beat on them like they're some freaking punching bag. That's not what you do. You're a man. Did your mom and dad raise you like that? No, they did not. So act like a man, step into your game and be a man and love your wife unconditionally instead of beating her up or having an affair with other women and then throwing it in her face or doing substances in front of their faces with other women and locking them in the room with each other. Like, bro, he came into the house one time because we moved away and he brought in like 5 or 6, 10 different women in the house. And I'm sitting in there in the living room watching TV, and he's in there taking them in my mom in his bedroom just to do substances that they shouldn't have been doing. And my mom comes home and she's like, Aaliyah, who's in the house? And I'm like, oh, James, I'm gonna say his name. I was like, oh, dad took some women in his room and was doing some stuff in there with the cigarettes and stuff. And he said he was gonna wait. He said that he was gonna do it while you were gone. And she was like, oh. So then she walked in there. She joined them. And the women was looking at me like I was some freaking stupid idiot kid that was too innocent to understand what they were doing. No, I understand clearly. And and then she calls me. I'm in foster care, so I don't talk to her anymore. She calls me and she's like, baby, I love you. I'm sorry I put you through all that. No, if you were sorry, you should have left them all those men behind. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have put me through all the trauma and the PTSD I had to go through. I see a freaking therapist every freaking day because of my anger problems, because of this woman.